First symbol, the cave. That's a very important symbol that trigger fears in her. So the cave, it's related to the beginning of something. It's like the womb of a mother. And it's the mineral kingdom, so it's related to action. Very ancient action, because a cave, normally it's very ancient. So she connects to very ancient actions. And here we see it's the negative aspects, because it could have been very positive. Of course, a cave can be very positive, as you know. And it's the beginning of something. So she's going to the origin of something. Because, when we have ancient memories, we may have repeated them over and over and over. So to go to the origin is good. But we're still here. There are still things to be transformed, because it triggers fears in her. And the fact that it's when she crawls through a tunnel. So crawling, it's like an animal somehow. Of course, it could be very positive to crawl, and it would show, qualities, suppleness, adaptation. But here it's like, it makes us think of an animal, animal behavior, crawling and too down to earth. So it means that when she connects to memories related to ancient actions, and where she had too instinctual behaviors, needs in her actions, and too materialistic also, because it's matter. You see, it's the mineral kingdom. Then she feels suffocating. There is a lack of expansion, and when we feel claustrophobia, also it means that we have repressed feelings, thoughts, feelings, behavior. And throughout time, the consciousness say, enough, it's enough. I can't breathe any longer. You have oiled up too much your emotions. And also the fact that there is a lack of space, expansion, you see. What can activate a real, true, powerful expansion? The qualities. When we manage to be the qualities, when we manage to express the qualities, it creates the most beautiful expansion for our soul, for our body, for our being. So we see throughout time, there is this mechanism of repressing and no more space. And then when you encounter a physical situation that show, little space, you've restricted space, it triggers so many memories that have been repeated over and over time. And the little tunnel is nothing if compared to the memories that she can connect with. Because it's a phobia means there is an accumulation, it's not overnight. A phobia, it's when it's you repeated the same pattern over time. It can come also from past lives, and we continue to repeat, and then in this life the program say it's enough. We trigger a phobia. So it will help you to change some behaviors, because it's a limitation, of course. But as you know, a limitation is always there to help us to evolve. So difficulty to breathe is related to think and also emotions. So at that moment, I can no longer think, feel, it's panic. I lose my rational side. So you see, of course, when we have a phobia, it's good to train ourselves to meditate on it with the symbolic language like we do now. Okay, when do I do that? For example, the cave, crawling, a tunnel is a passage from one point to another. It's, you know, like a bridge. Also, a bridge normally it's open space and there is water down normally, not always. But a tunnel, it's normally, you see, under a mountain or a hill, and it's very concrete. A lot of, you know, a lot of matter. So that passage, how do I do it? There are memories that prevents me from advancing without fears, with confidence. So I lose my rational side. So you can meditate and do, when I do that in my concrete reality, because of, okay, the cave, it happens when I am in a cave, but what are the thoughts, the emotions, behaviors that I have? And I crawl, you know, I'm too attached to ancient memories, way of advancing. When do I do that? That's the beauty of symbolic language, because you can understand the behaviors that are behind this fear, and they are still there in your concrete reality, but of course not triggered so much. Sometimes, yes, just a little bit. And then you can cleanse. And then, if possible, it's good when we had a fear, and it's possible to go back to this place or to any other place, similar place or similar situation, and do it with homeopathic dosage. It's what I did for, you know, my phobia with tunnels and highways. I work on my memories a lot. I cleanse. I could understand what was behind this phobia, which was so far from, you know, highway and tunnel behaviors, wanting to advance too much. I have, you know, written in a book this experience of phobia. So I won't explain everything here, but it's so helpful, and we can heal a phobia. We can really heal, and then we start again to re-educate the memories, you know, progressively. That's very important.